And the controversial plan to allow cell phone calls on airlines faces a new challenge this morning. The Transportation Department says it may step in to prevent that rule change. But Jeff Pegues reports on how the plan to allow in-flight calls may still be advancing.
In a narrow 3-2 decision, the FCC agreed to move forward on a proposed rule change that would lift the ban on cell phones in flight.
Providers can offer mobile services on planes while protecting aviation safety.
The agency now enters a comment period where members of the public can weigh in on the decision. But according to some polls, the public has already voiced their opposition. An Associated Press poll found that 59% of travelers who've flown at least once in the last year are against allowing cell phones on airplanes. For more frequent flyers, that number jumps to 78%. The FCC chairman told members of Congress he shares some of those concerns.
I'm the last person in the world who wants to listen to somebody talking to me while I fly across the country.
The FCC doesn't have the last word on the issue. The airlines as well as the Federal Aviation Administration will have their say before a final decision is made, and that is expected to be at least a year away. In a statement, the Department of Transportation said it is working to determine if allowing these calls is fair to consumers, and that it will look at the possibility of banning these in-flight calls. On Amtrak trains where cell phones are allowed, passengers often complain.
It drives me crazy.
It became such an issue, Amtrak created a quiet car.
Quiet car is the second car from the rear.
You don't have people blathering on with their cell phones and, obnoxious, loud conversations. It's perfect.
But cell phone use on planes is a whole new frontier, and if the rules change, airlines may decide to disable voice calls, and they will be able to do that while still allowing people to send text messages, send emails, and surf the web. Charlie, Nora?
All right, Jeff, thank you. And we're going to ask Southwest Airlines CEO Gary Kelly about cell phones in flight and other changes in the airline industry. He'll join us straight ahead here in Studio 57.